Today's show is brought to you by none other than DraftKings Sportsbook, top-rated sports booking app in all of North America. You know they are safe, secure, and the best part, they are reliable. We love that about them. And we obviously know, man, that the season is here. And whenever it is a sports season, man, it's always fun to, add a little juice to the games, man. It gives you a little bit more purpose when you're watching it. But more importantly, when you are doing that, man, we know we got to have promo codes for you. We want to hook you up, so to speak. So when you first download the app, put in that promo code MOATS, all right? You're going to make your initial deposit of $5 and you'll receive $250 in bonus bets. It's a simple concept, man. And you can use that money to potentially win more money, man. Or, some of these anytime touchdowns that they got going on, or anytime scores that they got going on with some of these games. But on top of that, you also receive 1 month of NFL Plus Premium on the house. Shout out the DraftKings. Shout out. Now, you don't want to miss on these opportunities too, man. We know the seasons are continuing to get into this thing a little bit, man. All right, so you got to make sure you follow your squad, all right? But we also know that sometimes you get lost in the sauce, man. You might have that, addiction forming, creating a little bit of a gambling problem. And if that is the case, if you live in New York, it's a number that you can text. But for everybody else, the number to dial is 1-800-GAMBLER. We know that you also had a big NFL family, too, that, you could say some similarities there in terms of dominance, excellence, championship ball and everything like that. Them Pittsburgh Steelers, of course.
Man, how can we? Yes, sir.
And I was going to say, man, shout out to the new guys right now, man. But, sitting at 2-0, how you feeling so far about the new group of guys, man?
Coach Tomlin has definitely, allowed those guys to embrace the culture and have respect for how you set precedents for the future. And throughout the years of continued success and it being a string of now, 14 years that we have not, reached the pinnacle. And it's about time that the culture has really dug in and sat into how this atmosphere could be yours. It could be what you wanted to be, but you have to follow this atmosphere. And these guys have stepped right into this role, and you can see exactly that on the football field, that they're having fun. The defense is playing together. They're getting turnovers. Everybody is embracing each other's position. There is no showboating of one player. It is about how you're doing it for the team. And when you see that gets to show what those championship run teams look like through the Pittsburgh Steelers history. And these guys are really wanting to be a part of that special history.
I like that right there, man. Shout out. And you speaking of championship pedigree, championship history, we all start to perk up. We get excited about it, man. Shoot.
Yes, sir. Man, football is everything in Pittsburgh, man. And to be a part of it, as a child, or watching from afar and growing through Ohio State to being drafted for the Pittsburgh Steelers, my life has been, set on how things are to be done in a championship manner by being a part of, historic places like the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Ohio State University.
No, that's a fact right there, man. Big facts. And like I said, that's what we've been all appreciative of your journey. And especially, when you came through here and obviously some of the stuff that you're still doing, man, which we're going to talk about in a little bit as well, man. But I did want to ask a little bit also, man. We know obviously new offense and stuff like that this year, but just as a whole from, when you're watching the games, man, these first 2 weeks, how do you feel about the offense? Like, do you like what you see?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. They are playing together. They are taking their time and they are trusting the process right now. And at the end of the day, that's the only thing you can do is trust the process. When you trust the process, man, you get great results. And right now, our offense is trusting the process. They are being patient with the things that are happening. Justin Fields is being efficient, over 70-ish completion percentage in the first 2 games. You can't ask for anything better, other than we want to see points being scored, because this is a league that is about excitement and about getting the ball down the field and making big, explosive, and dynamic plays. But at the end of the day, Pittsburgh has adopted individuals who respect the tradition and how Pittsburgh football can and should be played.
Man, you talking that
And that's what we're
talk.
seeing. And that's what
Talk
we're seeing
that talk.
today, by a young guy who knows how to win football games and coach giving you the okay that it doesn't have to be the prettiest thing, that you see. It could be whatever you want it to be. And that's what you go about winning ball games. And that's what we did, throughout our Pittsburgh days was we won ball games just because they were football games. We didn't win them because they had to be the prettiest thing that we needed to do. No, we did exactly what we needed to do just to win the ball game.